cold open for the old crew of, YouTube here. Alright, so we're gonna do something a little unprecedented. So, last where I left off, I basically ended up, so, number one, I thought I could just put this into sleep mode. Turns out I can't. Oh. That's weird. I'm not sure why that decided to do that. Anyway, I thought I could put this into sleep mode and it would just, like, save my stuff, or I can go into, like, the settings or anything like that. Because, like, it's a PS5. You can just basically have, like, a program running and then go into settings and do other things to fuck with shit. Apparently not. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I went through the whole entire fight last time and fucked it up. Anyway, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do a special little sort of thing here, because what I ended up doing was I put let me scooch this down here. Let me put this right underneath these cameras. There we go. I actually not this one. Hold on. I didn't want to open that one. I, off stream, did the fight. And hopefully it'll show for me. Hold on. I didn't want this open. I wanted to have the other thing open. Oh my god. Please just close. You. So, off stream, I went back and I redid the fucking fight right before where we are here now. So I'm going to play that because can. Now hopefully it'll have the it should have the it'll have the entire volume of everything. Oops, hold on, wrong one. Oh. Here's the whole entire fight for you guys. Prove that I did it. I mean, it's on my same system. And we can watch this, because what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna cut my whole entire thing to not have to show this fucking struggle for everything. And I'll cut through this too. I was way better at this fight than previously, but also there are some moments where I just stop playing for a bit because I'm also chatting with friends at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, we can cut through some of this, but I do so much better in this fight and I get through it in 25 minutes rather than the 45 minutes prior. So it's a much better fight. But also this gives me a chance to eat an orange. So I did a much better, I did so much better on this one. What the fuck? Oh, right. That is actually, how you can tell that I was playing this while I was talking with other friends, because sometimes the Discord stuff still shows up. Oops, sorry. I can get rid of that.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
They did pretty good. Like, it was a lot of cheese, it was a lot of just like, what can I get away with? And just getting good. Honestly, I'll be real with you, I just got good. Because part of my issue is that when I'm not aiming the gun, I'm in inverted controls to be able to see. But when I am aiming the gun, it is regular controls, so up goes up, down goes down. But if I'm not aiming the gun, up goes down goes up. And vice versa for X and the X axis as well. So. That's why so much of this fight was hard for me, because I'm like, I'm not prepared for this. There might be aiming controls that I've missed or something like that, where it's like, oh yeah, you need to fucking fight. When you're aiming something, it is also inverted controls. But yeah, I did so much better with this one. Alright, we're gonna cut through this because it does get a little, like, a couple of spots where I pause for a little while. I'm basically, a lot of the nice parts about this is that, like, right here is a good example. Every time you're finished, like, doing, like, a fight with this asshole. His name we don't know yet. We'll probably learn his name. Every time you're done with like learning that whole entire fight and doing stuff, and he goes and resets, all of the other equipment on the battlefield also resets, including the blood lags, which is so critical because I kept getting hit. Very annoying, by the way. Anyway, so we'll go forward here a little more. This is a lot of me just trying to find... Get at him, basically. Let's see here. Let's scooch forward a little more. A little more. So one point in the fight, he does, you can see I just called it the fight. At one point he like is around here. I think it's right here because this is the only time I like leave the building. I'm like trying to find. So right before I get here, like you can kind of see where he is. He's like right over here. Yeah, there. I'm like, can I sneak up on him? No. But it's kind of difficult because he does block. You can't just punch him to death. Here I got his back, so I got him. It's a tough son of a bitch. I just keep... There we go. And then the whole entire cutscene plays after this, so I'm gonna let it... Ooh, I'm gonna let it ride. Nirvana.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
And I love that like Sam never says anything. Cause like he's been through this before. He had to fight all of Cliff in all the different wars before this. So this is like, this isn't new. What is new is this. They don't explain these fucking realms. I think they kind of do. They blame it on the storms when you're on the UCA. There's a lot of cutscenes, sorry.
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before? I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, huh?
Don't worry, Chad, I watched this in its perpetuity. Perpetuity. Yeah, we did it. I got an A rank because I got damaged too fucking much. Yay me for being a fucking dipshit and not being able to fucking fight. I think I need to scooch this forward a little bit because I was yapping for a little bit with some of my friends. So I'm gonna scooch this forward. There we go. Episode 6! We're finally in episode 6. This is real freaky. Oh, the Tarman can just like put one of those on his fucking arm and just be like, bleh. Convenient as hell, man. Also, you don't put them on. You don't put it on like their upper arm. You put it on your wrist. Don't like that. Oh, I like that. I didn't notice the goose pimples on the flesh. That was cool. I did notice this. I was like, what the fuck? All right, and that's where we're at. I think I got. I don't remember where I started. When I stopped the stream. Yeah, that's basically where I stopped it all. Click. All right, and then I can turn this off. Click. There we go. Wait. Yes. Yes, that's the right. That is the right one. Okay, cool. So yeah, there you go. That's exactly where I left off. There you go. Then you guys didn't have to watch me fucking suffer for 25 fucking minutes. I believe there actually is some, yeah, a little bit of, there we go. Shortly after extending the chiral network, the Northern Environmental Observatory, Sam is dragged into a strange realm where he battles an unidentified man, eventually manages to defeat him. Like. While investigating I found the man escape. Yes, that was the previous one in Nirvana. In his mission to cross North America, I'm still transferring to Music. Yes, and this is where he would fight. Yes, time passed differently, moving hours for every. Yeah, so he would fight like Cliff in all of those different wars in that time. The mysterious place that Sam has encountered in his current mission is all too similar, yet Dolman says it's not a battlefield. What it is meant to be in practice remains unclear. What it might mean in practice is unclear. Nirvana is a Buddhist concept. It refers to an enlightened state of freedom and joy achieved by those who break free of the cycle of birth and rebirth known as samsara. The space in which Sam has found himself, however, appears to be not what it's different. Not what people would normally consider as Nirvana. So, in all, happened circumstances, maybe both of these men, both Cliff and this other mystery man, legally distinct not snake, are like, this is their Nirvana. This is their freedom, to be able to command a team of people to basically be, underneath them and stuff, which is like maybe in its own way, like, because like half the reason why a lot of men go into the military or enjoy the military in any capacity is, the camaraderie or the, feeling of being in a gang in some sort of capacity or anything like that. I need you to look into something. What do you need me to look into? Is it Death Stranding related? Because if it is. Isopod, a webbed spin-off. Is it a game? Oh, it's on Steam. Okay, hold on. I like Steam recommendations. Hold on, I have reset my computer since the last time. So I do not have... I have Steam open. I don't have it open. Isopod. Wait, this sounds familiar. Like I might have heard of it before. Isopod. Oh, web's been up. Wait, is this finally out? That's right. I do remember seeing something about this. And I think it came out without any fanfare to... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, okay, it's not out yet. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. It is, okay. Hold on. Let me reshare my right screen really quick. Hold on. It's already on my wish list. So that's why I recognize this fucking game. It's on my wish list right now. Very good, very good. You understand. Ah, good, you understand me. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's all. It's on my list. Let's see. That's not new. That's not new. It's not new. Why does it say that it's new? That's right. We're going north anyway. Hold on. I do want to go to, because I think we have some social strand things. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Different cargo was spotted in the area where the tar started sprouting. If it wasn't there before, it would immediately swiped up by the brigands. Sweating emoji. They got very lucky, or they either got very lucky or they know something we don't. And honestly, there's been a couple of instances where it's just like, hold on. Why did the brigands have all this cool new technology? They're like kind of against that. They're kind of against the new technology. What's going on? Now my brain is just like, it's Higgs! It's Higgs! It's so clear it's Higgs! Oh, wait, there were a couple of comments. This affects everyone, sweating emoji, but I believe that we can rely on drawbridge for help. We even sent the brigands surrounding the facility packing. Yeah, we would be lost without drawbridge. They took out this giant mech that showed up here. Thumbs up. Like. They put the bushfire out over here too. No one else could have done that. Praying emoji. I'm singing our fucking praises. Why am I offline? That's what I don't like. Oh, hold on. Why am I offline? I am connected. So what's going on? Hold on. Let me do the old on. Everything's on. Okay, do I have to like Am I really 22 hours into this? Oh, you can't even see that. Where the fuck do you close a game in this fucking thing? How do you close this game? Oh, there we go. We can log in from here. Oh, I don't like that it's thinking about it. It's in the corner here. I think it's in the deep corner over here. There we go. We're in. That was weird. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that I wasn't online. I like being online. Listen, I like being online. Okay. Let's talk to Dalman.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Oh. I guess that was an instruction we were given and we don't know that yet. Oh, we got new look things to do. Oh yeah, that's right, we have squares. Hell yeah. The digital camo, yeah, let's do squares. Always gotta check on Lou. You always check Lou.
It's all good. It's all good.
I guess I could for the controller to just pick that up. Shower first. You shower first. Listen, I always assume that, like, whenever you come back, a shower has happened. Before you, like, lay in bed. That kind of shit. To the next room.
Come on. Gently.
You're okay. Come on. Careful, careful,
Come on.
careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Listen, I have a cat with a fucking octopus tongue. I'd
okay?
freak out.
Yeah.
Nothing a
We
little
ran some
visit to
blood and
Rainy
DNA
won't
tests
fix.
on her and checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say.
Ooh.
You know how chiral allergies can sometimes...
I love that you can always interrupt everybody's bullshit by just being like, what's a chiral rash, baby? Doom sufferers are known to react to chiral density by involuntarily crying. We have seen this with Sam, if not in the current game, but also in the last game when we would plug in the Cupid. He would like have like tears running down his face and stuff. Doom sufferers are known to react to involuntary crying, developing goosebumps that may break out into a chiral rash. Such responses are known as chiral allergic reactions. We did see some goosebumps when fussed with, so that was kind of cool. Ordinarily, goosebumps are triggered in reaction to cold temperatures and psychological distresses, such as fear or surprise. Allergic reactions, however, occur as a result of doom sufferers' sensitivity to the world of the dead. That is all true, but I will add on to, like, certain stress will give patches of goose pimples to you. It's a weird thing. Post-Stranding environmental phenomena? Alongside the Death Stranding has come void outs, BTs, and timefall, as well as dramatic changes in the world, flora, and fauna, is no small part due to the increased frequency of flash floods, large-scale wildfires, and gatequakes. Significant environmental changes that started to take place around the time the Plate Gate appeared in Australia. One folk theory suggests the floods are caused by large volumes of water leaking from the beach. It's pseudoscience, but its basis in the fact that the expansion of the chiral network is undoubtedly altered the beach. And the imbalance between the beach and this world is certainly the cause of some of the changes that have been observed in the natural environment. The frequency of floods, wildfires, and earthquakes has already increased pre-stranding, a phenomenon that was attributed to anthropogenic climate change. Some consider the Death Stranding to be the sixth big extinction and believe its purpose to be the elimination of the humans who so warped the Earth's natural environment. In that regard, the Death Stranding may be thought of as a fate that humans brought upon themselves. Yeah, that was kind of known in the last game. Terrifying. An ambitious project to restore life to the desert. Yes, that's right. Even before the Death Stranding, climate change and human industrialization had deteriorated the natural environment. Deforestation, large-scale agriculture, mining, and the expansion of enormous cities were all blamed for degrading once arable land until plants could no longer grow within it, and damaging vital ecosystems until parts of the world were all but inhospitable. So colossal was this destruction, some people believe the very purpose of the Death Stranding was to eradicate the humans responsible. But listen, if you did not see what Los Angeles looked like before the metropolis that it was nothing. It was literally nothing. Los Angeles is probably like the one instance where more vegetation has grown due to human population than I think anywhere else in the world, because it was literally nothing. Like 100 years ago, you look at any photos from 1925, there is fuck all anywhere, which is part of the reason we were able to make a grid map of so much shit. There was fuck all anywhere. And so many other desert areas are very similar, where you can just like, yeah, we have rain sometimes. We can absolutely just pump a bunch of water in. Like, we redirected all of the Colorado River to give us a bunch of fuck-ass water to make more plants exist. We have actually terraformed all of Southern California because of that. So, we can do it. It can happen. It is very difficult to do, and this was very much an accident, for sure. The aim of terraforming is plan to reverse the world's environmental damage, restore planets to form of glory, not only helping humans. Terraforming, I feel like, is more like what we've done to Southern California, but also in areas that are like not inherently already involved by human influence. But like, yeah, maybe stopping the deforestation. That is technically terraforming. Making sure that the forest grows more lush or comes back from deforestation, but humans are already there. That's terraforming. Stuff like that. What else we got? Genetic diversity conversion initiative. Humanity. Humanity stands on the brink of extinction. Population numbers are in sharp decline. Oh shit. Fewer children are born every year, and communities are more closed off than ever, putting even genetic diversity at risk. Boy, isn't it 2025? In the UCA, efforts have been made to promote human contact in cities, but physical in-person interactions remain difficult and dangerous. With With APAS automated delivery, most especially with APAS automated deliveries, many people no longer experience contact with even a porter. Human communities have become more closed off than ever, leading to genetic stagnation. The Genetic Diversity Conversion Initiative has been designated to exchange sperm and eggs from different regions in an attempt to rectify this. Yeah, that's actually a big issue that I think a lot of humanity will probably end up having to experience in the future, is like the possibility that if we ever ended up in a situation like this, we need to be able to contact other tribes so that we don't start inbreeding, essentially. Like, we're all intelligent enough nowadays that, like, yeah, don't inbreed, duh, but back in the day, you didn't. There's theories about that. I could go on for days. I could rant for days. I'm not going to. And that's about it.
Goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we...
Hold on, that was very nice of Sam to just like... Hold on, wait, before you keep talking, let me not have you talking at my crotch. Hang on, here you go. Very nice of you, Sam.
Called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being, and I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one, as far as I could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
You know what I really appreciate? Hold on. Look at her nose. Look how it is, like, very clearly not symmetrical. Like, there's just a little extra on her left. Like, man, I really appreciate fucking the technology video games can have in making, like, humans look human. And not like a fucking, like, I put symmetry to everything. Fuck that. Fuck symmetry, man. We don't live in symmetry land. That's probably why a lot of, like, the uncanny valley is so prominent in our lives, because it's like, that's too symmetrical. No. Symmetry is important. Too much symmetry starts getting into the dip of that uncanny valley for sure.
To the west. And I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
If it wasn't for the fact that he was, like, still staring at, like, the ceiling as Charlie was talking, it was just, like, the way that was just, like, Sam, it's Charlie. Like, the way he looked up, I was like, ah. It's so fucking funny to me. Oh, here we go. The old got some terraforming reports from Rainy. Check out Sam. The Northern Environmental Observatory is getting greener by the day. Turns out my rain's pretty handy. Yeah. Continuously wash face. Over and over again. Smash that cross button, baby.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Tomorrow. A mysterious young woman from the world of the dead. I hope she makes a swift recovery.
Right.
I just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation. I don't have any idea who he is. Do you? It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different.
Wasn't any
Perhaps we'll
different.
be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
How was it any different from the shit we did last game for fucking free? No, time to sleep. After all that, it's time for a fucking nap. Surface up. Like, my golly, I hope time passed
Before
while I
I forget,
slept.
Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
That's fucking handy. Yeah, let's pick that shit up.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large... This happened shortly. The surrounding area was littered with a massive... The brigands wasted no... This included weapons and gear. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips.
Oh
As
god.
their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort.
Oh god.
If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover,
Okay.
the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo
Sorry
without
about that.
alerting them if possible. I implore you
Realize.
to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
I'm so sorry. I did not realize that how much of the screen was cut off for you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for that. Whoops. That was rude of me. Should have noticed that earlier. Blah, blah, blah. Stealth mode. Basically is all he said. Alright. Okay. Alright. do kind of need that shit. I'll probably get that one next then. That's really nice that I can just do that while I'm here.
Territory.
I will always support you. Please take care. Our
And unfortunately, that is exactly where the video froze and I couldn't get it to start up again, so I just stopped the stream. Anyway, on to the next video.